A beautiful November lunchtime in the Essex countryside gave me an opportunity to practice static handheld shots with the Pocket 3. All footage is shot in 4K at 60 frames a second in D-Log, variable ISO and variable shutter speed with zero exposure compensation. The audio is two files recorded in 32-bit float on the wireless mic on location. I've only owned the Pocket 3 for a couple of weeks, and one of the disappointing things I found was the difficulty in maintaining static shots when the gimbal is in slow follow mode, my default setting. Often there was lateral movement that was impossible to fix in post with Adobe's Warp Stabilise, as it resulted in emphasising the parallax effect between static foreground and static background, not removing it. I realised this was as much to do with my technique, so here are some sample shots with me concentrating a little bit harder. I've slowed down some clips by 50%, not necessarily to shake out camera movement, but simply because I didn't give enough time on each clip. I always shoot in 60 frames a second for these reasons. The biggest takeaway from this experiment is that there is almost always some camera movement after pressing record. Pushing the button results in micro movement of the camera as it stabilises, which is unavoidable. So the trick is to record an extra 2 seconds of footage per clip and scrap those extra 2 seconds at the beginning of the clip in post. Also, I found maintaining a stable shot more difficult with the camera pointing upwards, as opposed to horizontal towards the horizon. This is simply technique that needs some more practice.